Hey, welcome to Decide New with JW. This is Decide New number 62. Learn from others' mistakes. So, more often than not, this does not happen. Individuals do not learn from other people's mistakes. So, if I wanted to do anything in life and I wanted to go ahead and be successful at it, one of the things that I would tell you and one of the things that I would do is study other individuals and see, one, what made them successful, but two, see what made them not. So, if you want to be successful, say you go ahead and you look at this individual that you believe is also successful, and the only thing that you look at is where they're at now and the things that they did that made them successful, you're going to miss a lot of different things. Because if you've ever heard anything or learned anything or researched anything, every single successful individual was also an individual that made mistakes, an individual that failed at certain spots along the path to getting to where they were. No individual, I've never heard a successful individual through all the motivational videos that I've watched, the speeches, everyone and anyone talks about their failures. They talk about their mistakes. They talk about the lessons learned from others. And like I said, more often than not, we don't look at that. We don't take that in, and we don't see what else those successful individuals have done. So I was at work earlier, and I was talking to some of my employees about something that I did last night in regards to the video, and I was talking about how we prepare for tomorrow and how important it is to prepare for tomorrow. And the reason that I'm telling you, the reason that I'm saying this, and the reason that I've done a lot of my videos is from past experiences, past failures, past mistakes that I have made along the way, and others around me have made along the way, and things that I've taken in and I've learned and I've looked at and I've realized, okay, it's probably not the best way to go about it. And a lot of the time, though, we don't look at that. We don't listen, we don't hear what they're trying to say, because we think that as long as we look at all the great things that, this individual or that individual have done, then we copy that, and then we can get to success also. And although there's the path to getting to success, and a lot of that is all the goods and all the great things that they have done and all the successful things that they've been able to accomplish, but there's also those mistakes, there's the failures, those little issues that they had along the way, and then how they got through it, what they did to get through it. And if we don't know that, and we don't realize all the other things, we're going to make the same mistake. We're going to make the same, or have the same failure, when if we look at the whole picture, we look at what they did to get from point A all the way to point Z, and we see all the other little things that they did right and wrong, we are able to go ahead and see that, and then not make the same mistakes that they do. So it's very important to learn from other people's mistakes when you're looking at how to get successful, when you're looking at how to get from where you are to where you want to be. And listening to people, listen to them when they say, look, this road is not that easy. This road is filled with this and that. And there's, obstacles that you have to overcome. And we get so focused on the end result of where we want to, go and what we want to do. We don't listen to all the other things that they're saying. And they're not always saying it just because they want to waste their breath. They're saying it to help you. They're saying it to motivate you. They're saying it so you don't make the same mistakes that they did. Because they always talk about it. So many individuals talk about hindsight. What I would have done differently. Yes, I got here. And yes, I am here. And yes, now I'm successful. But here, look at all these different things that I would have done, and I could have done, and I should have done if I would have made this, left turn compared to that right turn. Or if I would have, put more money into this, or if I would have pulled more money out of that, during this time, or if I would have, listened to my mentor instead of just gaffed them off and thought that I knew better than them. So these things are very important, and if you want to be successful, at the end of the day, you need to learn from others' mistakes. And the only way you can really do that is to look at everything that they've done. Not just the goods, not just the greats, not the things that have gotten them to where they are, but all the little issues, the failures, the little, mistakes that they made here and there along the way to get from where they are or where they were to where they are now. So look at that and learn from it. Because if you don't, look, you're going to be doing the same thing. Hindsight, well, I wish I would have, and I wish I should have done that, and I wish I would have listened to that individual, that my mentor, my coach, or whatever it is, and you didn't. And you're no closer to success now than you are, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 days ago, because you're not learning from other people's mistakes. You're not looking at the big picture. You're not realizing that every successful individual in the world wasn't successful overnight, right? There were lots of little things that went on, goods and bads, and you need to look at that whole picture. So until my next video, if you like, hit like, share, and if you know someone that's not learning from other people's mistakes, they don't listen at all, hey, share the video with them, and maybe they'll realize, stop being stupid. Listen, learn from others, all right? Because they're not just there saying it, they're trying to help you. They're trying to get you closer to your success. So thanks for watching Decide New number 62, Learn from Others' Mistakes.